A new note on Blink by Malcolm Gladwell with an emphasis on what can go wrong when we use the power of thinking without thinking. So far, I emphasized, if not the positive, at least the way Blink works in various fields, and indeed how in some of them, medical domain, it can save lives. Then there's the art world, where a mention was made of the fresco case, supposedly ancient, but turning out to be quite modern. For now, I was thinking about a few examples. The Vincennes aircraft carrier, the Diallo case, the Diallo shooting in New York. And on a personal note, I was thinking recently of a situation where deciding in the blink of an eye, deciding on just seeing a person turns out to be wrong. I still believe most of the time the initial opinion is correct, and saying that you cannot judge a person, a bird, I don't know, upon its looks is wrong. In other words, if you see a bum dressed in rags with I don't know, the appearance of a beggar, chances are he's not an emperor in disguise. And especially if, since he talks dirty, and so quite often I know when somebody is entering the sauna, for instance, at the world class, and does rude things and talks with peanuts every 3 seconds, that's for sure. I mean, we're not talking about an educated, sophisticated man who talks just for fun. Same goes for the Donald. But this time, it turns out to be a professor at university, and a nice person, whom I did not take initially for an evil guy, but still I didn't have the good vibes, so here I was wrong. Even if I like to think that for all this 15 years of experience in the tourism business, and meeting over 10,000 people and having to interact with many of them, I thought that on top of the bling that we all have, I have added a sort of a professional awareness. This person, man or woman, comes at the meeting, the bus, the hotel, whatever, and know right away how I will get along, or the fact that we will not be that close. The other two cases refer to Vincennes, and this is an aircraft carrier, American aircraft carrier, that shot down an Iranian passenger plane, and it's one of those situations where a quick decision turns out to be the wrong one. And I mentioned it's the American elections, which have dragged on for so long, so it doesn't look like a quick decision. But if we look at the Harding effect, it might be changed for the Donald effect. Looking at a person and voting for what he appears to be. But alas, he's not. He will not be a good president.